Hey guys, welcome back. DripCoach here with Drip and for Poverty, where we don't trust, we verify, and operate with integrity and transparency. Today, giving you an update on this video that, by the time you see this, will be about 3 weeks ago that I did this, because we do have some updates, and it is important that you do not fall prey to these narratives this cycle. So how to protect yourself and stay safe. Stay tuned. All right, most of you that watch my channel that are still watching are from the OG Drip days and you're familiar with what took place, but some of you might be new. So in this video here that I did, like I said, now it's gonna be about 3 weeks ago, it was asking what the status of Triple D was. And Triple D was the saving grace we were waiting for Drip to rebound, and Forex put it on the shelf and screwed us over, delayed it for 6 months, and basically killed the Drip network. And what little momentum that we did have, that was it. That was the straw that broke the camel's back, and the community fragmented after that, and nobody has been purchasing, blah, blah, blah. And I did this video because in the video, I actually tried to play and I was unable. I won according to the data on chain, but none of the actual tokens were paid out. And I'm doing this as a follow-up because it is indeed broken and out of order, and the developer has run off, disappeared. Nobody knows where the hell he's at. So nobody is going to be fixing this anytime soon. And I never got my payout, but also one of the members in my Telegram recently shared this that said, just did a round of Triple D as well. Was the only player, and I saw your video that one day where nothing was showing. I sacrificed 228 Drip and should have gotten 800, but not seeing shit. I said, thanks for the feedback. So it looked like it's broken. So this is two people, or two different occasions and two people. He said, no problem. I'm so pissed. On the flip side, I said, at least the vault's growing almost up to 4 million now. And then he showed his, screen where he was indeed the biggest sacrifice. So mine didn't even show up down here. I think it did. I can't remember, but I'm actually gonna do it one more time for this video just to have proof, because one time is a mistake, 2 is a trend, and 3 is it is broken and on purpose. Maybe not on purpose, but since he's disappeared and not doing anything to develop in the ecosystem, you could just say it's neglect or whatever the case may be. So I'm going to try it again in this video because once again, nobody is playing. So yeah, there he is a couple hours ago. And we have right now 20 minutes remaining. So I'll do another buy and a sacrifice, because if I were to win, $1 is 236 Drip. So you would win for first place. You'd win 595 plus the biggest deposit and a sacrifice, so should have no issue. And the way that this was set up using the Oracle service, Chainlink Oracle service on BNB, is that you can actually win more than one time in a round. So it's probably more than enough that's changed. But let's take a look at this. So ironically, like I mentioned, the vault is increasing quite systemically, and we're almost at 4 million in the vault. That is a good thing for eventually, if there becomes some kind of catalyst to drive money into this thing. That's a good thing. Right now it does absolutely nothing for the price. The price just continues to shit the bed, even with little small sell-offs like you see here. $34 in sales over the last 24 hours, 2,000 over 7 days, and that's caused a 5% decrease. So it's not even a lot of volume, but because there is nobody buying, 10x more people selling, 9x more people selling than buying, it just continues to jump off a cliff. But the people that are buying are just hodling, so any price pump you see will get eaten up from people that have been buying the dip. And then here is the actual Triple D vault wallet. So we can see that it does have 3,308 Drip in it. And that has continued to increase for about the last, I don't know, couple of weeks, maybe month or so. I'm not quite sure how long people have started to play, but you see there are a few people playing, but my assumption for this video is that it's not going out. So these are suckers like myself that came in here and saw an opportunity to make some drip. And they're like, okay, well, let me try $1 or $2, and they play it, but then the vault just eats it. Kind of like back in the day, the old school arcade, some of the arcade machines would just eat your quarters, and nobody was there to put out of order machine or out of order sign on the machine, so somebody else comes by and tries it again. So that's kind of what this is, and why I made that graphic for the thumbnails, because this is definitely out of order. And that is because, again, the developer has just shit on the community and disappeared and hasn't done anything. There are sadly still some people in the echo chamber that believe that Forex is a white knight coming to save them, but my job is to put this stuff out there because nobody else is documenting it. So hopefully, if some poor suckers come along that don't DYOR, they might come across my content on my channel and think twice before becoming exit liquidity for all of us that have been hodling, or those that have been buying the dip. I guess I'm one of the idiots buying the dip because I put it with my Drip to BTC platform. But I do believe, like I said, because of the community projects that are out there, that if there's a new community that gets into a new game or new app or new utility and they use the wrap drip token, then that can work, because that's a new community that'll be playing for whatever that service is, such as PvP money, and there is a potential for you to play games. It's almost up to 1 million wrap drip. So like, just say some random person came across PvP and they were looking at the different options to play here, even though clearly there is nothing beneficial for 7% compared to 90 and 33, but they could play literal gambling games, and that entertainment value, if they win or lose, is what they're exchanging for their currency or for the wrap drip tokens. So it needs something like this, but it also needs the marketing stuff to go along behind it, because once that happens from a separate community that doesn't have any skin in the game previously, then the volatility in the chart will keep it probably chopping around these ranges, and that won't look bad for somebody that's just finding this asset. So anyway, let's go ahead and purchase this, and then I'll pause and we'll come back and take a look. So I am making the $1 purchase right now, signing on the ledger, cost 37 cents in gas. Theoretically, we'll actually see. So this is like buying a scratch off, and you're buying it from a known person that made their own scratch offs, and you're not going to actually win anything. And they told you already, like, hey, bro, I'm just going to take your money and keep it. But this is for doing it for, as you would say, the gram, but for YouTube. So purchase that, and then we're going to do one sacrifice as well. Well, right now it is pending, so we'll see how long this takes to go through. Maybe this is a telltale sign of some of the other stuff being not good. See, actually failed, so this is different. And I'm having no such luck actually getting this to accept the transaction for some odd reason. Okay, there we go. Now, same thing. Let's see. Gas. We'll raise that up a bit and do this again. Transaction can be created and pending. Still one way. And we'll see what happens. And failed again. So, well, I cannot prove that it will steal your money, but I can show that it is not working. That's the only verification I have. Let's try the sacrifice. Let's do the instant on the sacrifice. Let's see what happens. Accept and send. $1.2 way. Thinking. And that one went through. Success. Okay. So we got 2 tickets for the sacrifice. Shows the 2 there. Let's do a refresh and then try the buy again. All right, so we got this up. We still got instant on here. So let's sign again on the ledger and then track what happens on the blockchain side. Success. All right, so that works. It looked like it was not the contract, so to speak, but maybe more so the network congestion or something like that. So we'll take a look at this and we can see the call tickets function on my main wallet, transferred that amount of BNB, random generator, pound swap. So it bought or sent 22 drip tokens to the vault and 152. Yep. So it looks like it did indeed go through as intended for both tickets. So we should see on here, I have 3 tickets. Total round has 3 tickets. I paid for 2. It's only one player, that's me. I have the biggest sacrifice, biggest deposit, and the biggest sacrifice is not showing up. So even though I made the biggest sacrifice with 1 and it gave me the tickets for it, is not giving me the ticket value here. So tickets purchased in 1 sacrifice transaction. Yes, so that should be one ticket. But let's see what the total investment here was. So we had 36 cents on this one, so $1.36, and probably another $1.36.37 on the last one. Let's see here. Yeah, so about the same. So about $2, and we'll just call it $2.75 just to round up. So I will pause and come back in about 7 minutes. All right, before this finalizes, let's take a look at what I have in my wallet. So I have no drip tokens. Oops, can't type. So clearly, if I win something, it should show up there. And right now at 3 minutes, I'm still the only player. 3 minutes, 12 seconds, 3 tickets, 2,045 drip prize pool. So should have 613, 306, 306, so about 1,200 drip, which would be, yeah, almost just basically about a 2x of what I spent. So I spent 270-ish, yeah, just under a 2x. So under normal circumstances, that would be a safe bet. But when you're betting on Forex, the only thing you can be sure of is that it will not pan out the way you want. That's the one safe bet I've learned from him. All right, we'll be back in 2 minutes. All right, countdown. 4, 3, 2, 1. And nothing changed there. So now we're on the next round. It's zeroed out. And we'll wait to see what happens with the player pool. So we'll do a refresh on this in 3 more minutes. All right, we're 21 seconds away from the next round and still see nothing down here in the payouts. Let's do a refresh for 2366. So remember last time when I played, I didn't even get the, and even the prize pool is exactly the same. So clearly it didn't pay out because the prize pool can't keep going up. It would have to come down based off of the payouts because there's not a lot of people playing. And 266, biggest sacrifice. That is not me. That is not my wallet address. Oh, my bad. That was the guy from my Telegram. So again, for me, it didn't show up at all. 267, 63, 2367. And we're on 2368 now. So nothing came out there. And we check my wallet and we'll come take a look for drip. 0, zilch, nada. So it didn't work. So it is definitely broken. And if we look at the vault here, this is do a refresh on this. We should see, this is for me, my 2 transactions. Remember I showed you that 152, and this is the other one. So it's going into the vault, but it sure as hell ain't coming out. That's how we now see the amount being 2,045 when before it was like 1,800 or something like that. So it's just literally eating the drip. So play at your own risk. I know not many people watch my channel or are going to be aware of this, but maybe they'll see this and they'll start playing, and it'll eat even more people's drip tokens, preferably the OGs that, you know, screwed over their communities and made a shit ton off of it. Hopefully they will be suckered into playing with much more. That would be great. All right, that's all I got. Updates. So beware of the scammer Forex Shark and anything that he puts his hand to. You will definitely get wrecked unless you're on the in crowd, and those on the in crowd are the ones that were there from the last 2 cycles. So good luck. Smash that HBO special, help brother out, like, subscribe, comment down below, and until next time, live daily and achieve your impossible. See ya.
Want to pay your in real life bills with crypto? How about send crypto directly to anyone with a bank account? SPRITZ Finance is a decentralized solution to be your own bank and connect your crypto earnings to real world bills and payments. They do not take custody of your assets and allow support on multiple blockchains and Web3 wallets. Sign up below using my referral link and you will get $50 back when you make your first $50 bill payment with crypto. Additionally, I will be using referral bonuses to airdrop, donate, or burn based on community feedback. Sign up now.